Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making an egg roll in a bowl. Everything that we're going to need, or everything that I used for my egg roll, this is what I use. On this one, we're going to use a pound of ground sausage, or you can use ground pork, you can use ground chicken, ground turkey, ground beef, whatever meat that you prefer. We like ground pork, so that's what we use. We're going to need some sliced up cabbage, some sliced green onions, chopped up carrots, chopped up celery, and then I have sesame oil, and I have soy sauce, olive oil, some chopped up garlic, and then I have some regular seasonings. On this one, I'm using a half a teaspoon of onion powder, a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, a quarter of a teaspoon of red pepper flakes, 1.5 teaspoon of ground ginger, and then for the garlic, I'm using about a tablespoon. Now I know a lot of people don't like garlic. Don't use it if you don't want it. I just prefer it. So we're going to go ahead and start cooking this up. I use a electric wok. So we're going to go ahead and get this going. Let's turn that down a little bit. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get the ground pork all cooked up here. It doesn't take very long to get it cooked up. You want to add the garlic and the celery in with the meat. You kind of want to get those all cooked up along with your meat. And I'm going to add the carrots here in a little bit. A lot of people don't like celery in their food. I don't know why. To me, I like the taste of celery. Get that all chopped up and cooked up in there. And then once this gets all frying up really good, I'm going to add the carrots in there. It doesn't take very long for ground pork. And it doesn't really take very long for any type of ground meat to actually cook up. But get this all cooked up a little bit. Okay, at this point the sausage is almost cooked, so I'm going to go ahead and add the carrots in there so the carrots will cook up a little bit. This is one of my favorite dishes that I make. I love vegetables, fried vegetables and stuff, so I really enjoyed this one. I love egg rolls, but I like egg roll in a bowl because it's not as greasy. So at this point, you really want to make sure that meat is nice and done. Obviously, you don't want to be eating any raw meat. It's kind of nasty. This that's in here, this is just one cabbage head. But you can see they're not very big. I just kind of cook them up. Now, if you use a regular onion, like a white onion, I would maybe put the white onion in with this and let it cook a little bit more. With green onion, I don't do that. Kind of wait until right before I put in the cabbage. After we get this all done, we're gonna put in the seasoning. I love these meat choppers here. These are great. Get that all cooked up really good. Let's see how it's starting to look like an egg roll. Now, if you prefer to put this in an egg roll, get some egg roll wrappers, put them in there, roll them up like a little tortilla, and fry them in a little bit of olive oil, and there you go. but I don't usually do that. Try to stay away from all the extra grease. So yeah, get this all cut up. I really appreciate you guys stopping by and watching my videos and seeing what I'm cooking for the day. I really appreciate it. If you can like, subscribe, and share my videos, I greatly appreciate it. It really does help me out. I'm just kind of starting out here, so got a lot of, you know, learning with the YouTube videos and stuff, so I'll get there. Bear with me. So I'm going to let that cook a little bit, kind of let it brown a little bit. I like my celery to be a little bit, I don't like my celery to be too crunchy. I like my celery to be, you know, more cooked. And the carrots that I used on in here, because I didn't have any like full-size carrots. The carrots that I used in here is like the carrot chips that you buy in the bag. They look like little little ruffled potato chips, but I just took them and I just kind of chopped them up a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and add my seasonings in here. The seasonings again that I have in here is garlic powder, onion powder, and ground ginger, and a little bit of pepper flakes. I don't put too much in there, just enough for just like a little bit of heat, not a whole lot. If you don't like pepper flakes, don't put them in there. And again, if you don't like garlic, don't put it in there. I know a lot of people, they do not like garlic. We like garlic in this house. Don't we, Connor?
Yep.
Another good thing that you can put in here, if you want it more vegetables in here, is like mushrooms. If you like mushrooms, if you want to put a little bit of zucchini in here, you can. I would shred it up like little sticks and put in here. You can put just about anything in here, almost make it like a stir fry, but today we're just kind of keeping it more of egg roll consistency. We're gonna another thing you can put in here is like glass noodles. They're like Japanese noodles. You can also make some rice and put it over some rice if you want. However, I mean, this is so versatile that, you know, whatever you like. The main ingredient for egg rolls, in my opinion, is the cabbage. It's just kind of make it so. I'm gonna go ahead and add the green onions because I'm getting ready to add the cabbage in there pretty soon. I'm gonna go ahead and put the green onions in there. And so you can kind of see here what it's starting to look like. Nice and pretty. I hope you can see that. I like using this pan because I can kind of tilt it a little bit to where people can see it. Okay, the meat is all nice and done. So I'm going to start adding the cabbage in. If you ever have any questions about where I got my electric pans and stuff, it's all Amazon. Last year our stove went out, and because of COVID and everything, we couldn't get a new one delivered for a little while. It was quite the pain in the keister. And so I ended up buying a few electric appliances to help cook things. We still have the use of our oven. We just didn't really have the use of the top of our stove because it's like a glass top stove. So I'm going to go ahead and add the sesame oil in here. Get all that in there. Now you can add some olive oil in here. I may not need it. It looks like it's good enough. Also, you can add some salt in here if you want. I usually add a little bit of pepper. But you got to remember, you have those pepper flakes in there, so you don't want too much pepper in there. Otherwise, you know, it's going to have a little bit more heat in there than you want. So it looks like things are kind of sticking a little bit more to the bottom of the pan than I want. So I might add a little bit of olive oil. You got to be careful with sesame oil because sesame oil is very, very strong. So sesame oil can really overpower your food. And then what I do is I put the lid over it and kind of let the cabbage kind of take over. And then just when the cabbage is all done and stuff, I kind of add the soy sauce in to get that flavor in there. This is my favorite dinner right here. Try not to unplug your electric appliance, otherwise it's going to stop cooking on you. Like I just did. So on this one, I'm going to add about a half a cup of soy sauce. And this is going to kind of help steam the vegetables and get them nice and done. Oh, this is smelling good. And then if you see that you want a little extra, like green onion or carrots or whatever, I have an extra bowl of green onions here, and I'm going to add a little bit more in there. I like green onions in mine. Just to have it more of a balance in there. Kind of see here. What I might do is I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on there so it can steam. And it'll finish cooking. Then what we'll do is we'll plate it up so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so this has been sitting in here for about a couple minutes. And you just need to do it just long enough for like the cabbage to get just a little bit more done. So it's not, you're not crunching into a bunch of cabbage. So this is what it looks like when it's all done. I might give it a little taste here. Get a little bit of everything. This is perfect. Oh my gosh, it tastes so good. So I'm going to go ahead and plate it up. And again, if you want to put this on some rice, a little bit of like either Oriental fried rice or just regular white rice, it's good as well. But this is what it looks like. All done. That's all it is. Just egg roll in a bowl. Just vegetables and meat. And If you want to add noodles into it, you can. Some people put ramen noodles. Some people put Japanese noodles in it. Whatever you want. I really appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much. Please like, share, and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Thank you.